This is a party political broadcast by the Green Party.
The first months of 2023 see our country in crisis. A crisis around the cost of living, a crisis in our public services, a crisis in our climate.
When we look around, we're not seeing things being run fairly with people at the centre of decision making. In fact, quite the opposite. Those at the top seem selfish and self-serving. But at the Green Party, there's an alternative on offer. So what would we be doing differently?
Our fairer, greener approach to the cost of living crisis would mean immediate help for households through winter fuel payments and a 50% increase in the rate of universal credit. But also long-term solutions, like a massive insulation scheme taking our homes from the draftiest and least energy efficient in Europe to warm and comfortable with minimal energy bills.
Our fairer, greener approach to public services would see the services we all depend on run in our interests. No skirting around the edges of NHS outsourcing, no running our healthcare service into the ground. We would invest heavily, including pay increases for staff. And on top of that, we'd make social care free at the point of use, just like the NHS.
We would nationalise our water, so providers can't get away with dumping waste into our rivers and seas, ruining our beautiful coastline and damaging businesses and tourism. And we would talk to unions in a practical, realistic way to avoid disruption for the public and give frontline workers the pay and respect they deserve.
Our fairer, greener approach to the climate crisis would focus on actions that reduce carbon emissions and make our lives better. Investment in renewable energy, training for jobs in new green industries, making public transport the easiest and cheapest option for getting around.
We hear a lot from politicians that there's no magic money tree, but there are opportunities to bring in measures that mean the people and companies making the most also contribute the most. Like the dirty profits tax we would introduce on fossil fuel companies. So if they're making huge profits off the energy that we buy, then they have to pay more into the country's bank account.
We would tax the super rich, multi-millionaires. These steps would give us enough money to pay for just about everything that needs to happen to make our country fairer and greener.
The Green Party has plans to improve everything that matters, not just the climate.
2023 has started in crisis, but with the right solutions, it doesn't have to end that way.
That was a party political broadcast by the Green Party.